Good morning, student. As I had told you earlier, that we will start a new chapter, that is polynomials. Polynomials, an algebraic expression in which the variables involved have whole number power. An algebraic expression in which the variables involved have whole number powers are called polynomial. As we have examples, x square plus x plus 5. It is an algebraic expression in which the variables are x and constant are 5, and the power is 1 and here is 2. So the maximum power is called degree, and degree of this polynomial is 2. 1 is whole number, 2 is whole number. Whole number start from 0, 1, 2, 3 dot dot. So this is a polynomial. Now say 5. Is 5 a polynomial or not? Yes, 5 is also a polynomial. It is a constant polynomial. After this, I will make you understand one by one. 0 is called 0 polynomial. Now, after this, we will divide polynomials on the basis of terms and on the basis of degree. The first one is on the basis of terms, and then on the basis of degree. Polynomial on the basis of terms, monomials, that is one term. We may give examples of monomial: x, y, x square, x to the power 5, and 1, or 5, 6. These are also polynomial. It is constant polynomial. And here the terms is 1, so it is all monomials. The second one is binomial, 2 terms. Similarly, trinomial, 3 terms. Quadrinomial, 4 terms, and so on. 2 terms mean like x square plus 2. 3 terms mean x square plus x plus 2. Quadrinomial, 4 terms, any 4 terms, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And all the terms should not like terms, because x to the power 4 plus x square plus x plus 2 all are unlike. Now, we will discuss about on the basis of degree. On the basis of degree. On the basis of degree, The first one is linear polynomial. Linear. Second one is quadratic, and third cubic, fourth biquadratic or quadratic polynomial. Linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial and biquadratic polynomial. One by one, what is linear polynomial? Linear polynomial means degree 1. Quadratic polynomial degree 2. Cubic polynomial degree 3. Biquadratic polynomial degree 4. And we all know about degree. Degree is the highest power of polynomial. It is the highest power as x square plus x. Here the highest power is 2. So its degree is 2. It is not a linear polynomial. X plus 5. The highest power of variable is 1 and here the power is 0. So it is a polynomial of degree 1. So it is a linear polynomial. Quadratic polynomial means degree 2. Highest power is 2. Cubic polynomial degree 3. Biquadratic or quadratic polynomial degree 4. ax4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus d. That is biquadratic polynomial means x4 plus 2 x4 plus x square. That is the highest power is 4, so it is biquadratic polynomial. Now, after understanding the concept of polynomials, the types of polynomials, I had told you earlier I will define constant polynomial and zero polynomial. Constant polynomial having only one constant term. Having one constant term. Having one constant term. That is we can write 5, 4 and any number having only one constant term. Now what is the degree of constant polynomial if it is asked? Then degree of constant polynomial is 0 and 0 is a whole number. Next one is zero polynomial. Zero polynomials having one term, that is 0 only. Zero polynomial means having one term, that is 0 only. And degree of zero polynomial not defined. Because anything multiplied with 0 will get 0, so degree of zero polynomial is not defined. Now, I think all of you have understood about polynomials. Now, I am asking a question. X plus 1 by x plus 2. Is it polynomial or not? First you say. And if it is polynomial, then it is which type of polynomial? Monomial, binomial, trinomial, linear, quadratic, cubic. First we will write it x plus this one. And here the power of variables are -1 and here +1. And -1 is not a whole number. So x plus 1 by x plus 2 is not a polynomial. So we cannot determine its degree or anything else. Now one very interesting thing is that coefficient of polynomials. Coefficient of polynomial. Coefficient of polynomial or coefficient of any term. Coefficient means associate, that is its friend. Now, if there are two students A and B, if there are two students A and B, then if it is asked you who is the friend of B, exactly we will say A. And if it is asked again who is friend of A, then the B is friend of A. Similarly, if we have an algebraic expression x square 4 by 3 x cube plus x by 5. Now, what is the coefficient of x square? That is 1. Coefficient of x cube, that is 4 by 3, and coefficient of x, that is 1 by 5. But what is the coefficient of 4 by 3? Again it is x cube. Understood? Now the next. We must remember two important theorems of polynomial. The first one is remainder theorem. The first one is remainder theorem. Let fx be a polynomial and alpha be any real number. If x minus alpha is factor of fx, or we can write as I am writing remainder theorem, then if fx is divided by x minus alpha, the remainder is f alpha. If there is any problem, I will make you understand by giving an example. We have an example x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a. This one is fx. And if it is divided by x minus a. Then what is remainder? When fx is divided by x minus alpha, the remainder is f alpha. As x minus a equal to 0, x equal to a. Here alpha is a. Remainder is f alpha, that is f a. Using remainder theorem, you can find its remainder when fx is divided by x minus alpha. We put a in place of x. A cube minus a into a square plus 6a minus a. That is a cube plus, that is minus a cube plus 6a minus a. That is 5a is your remainder. Very easily we can find the remainder without long division using remainder theorem. Next theorem is factor theorem. Next theorem is factor theorem. Factor theorem. Let fx be a polynomial, alpha be any real number. Then we have two resultant. The first one is if x minus alpha is a factor of fx, then f alpha is equal to 0. And the second is if f alpha is equal to 0, then x minus alpha is a factor of fx. Let us consider a polynomial of any degree, x square minus 4x plus 4. If x minus 2, if x minus 2 is a factor of this one, then we must have f alpha equal to 0. F alpha means f2, and f2 putting the values of x, that is 2. 2 square minus 4 into 2 plus 4 equal to 4 minus 4 plus 4, 2 4 is 8, 4 equal to 0. So this one is factor theorem. Next one, as I had taught, that we will discuss about identities of this chapter. You know what is identity and what is equation? There are some difference between identity and equation. Equation is a statement of equality. It is a statement of equality, which is true for certain values of variable. Suppose we have an equation x plus 2 equal to 6. So it is true only for certain values of x. If we will put x equal to 4, then we will get LHS equal to RHS, and this equation is true for x equal to 4 only. The next one is identity. What is difference between these two? Identity means if a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is a formula that I know, that we know. This is called identity. This is also an equation because there is LHS and RHS, so it is equation. But the difference is that identity is true for all values of variable. That is, if you will put any values of a and b, you will get this one. So identity is true for all values of, it is true for all values of variables. Understood it? Now the next, that is, I will write some identity and formulas. The first identity is a plus b whole square. That is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Second, a minus b whole square. A square plus b square minus 2ab. Next, a square minus b square, a plus b, a minus b. Next, x minus a, x minus b. That is x minus a and x plus b. That is x square minus b square. Actually, I have written. No, I have not. This one is x plus a, x minus b, x square minus b square. Now some identities like, look, few identities are like x plus a into x plus b. That is x square plus a plus b x plus ab. Next identity, a cube minus b cube, a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square. Next one is a cube plus b cube, that is a plus b, a square minus ab plus b square, a plus b whole cube, that is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab square plus 3a square b. That we can write a cube plus b cube plus 3ab a plus b. As I have discussed you the differences of identity and equation, and after this I will solve some problems of this chapter. Okay, thanks now.